Hello everyone, it's Sue here from the in-house design team. I just wanted to show you this multi-strand necklace. It's just basic threading, so we're threading on a selection of Kunzite, sterling silver, spacey beads, tubes and aquamarine. And what we've done, we've threaded on the three lengths, and we've brought them all together at the clasp end through another spacer bead. So there's the three lengths, they come through the spacer bead, through another of the Kunzite, then through a crimp tube, a wire guardian, add the clasp, and then the thread goes back down through the wire guardian, the crimp tube, we crimp it off and we add a crimp cover. Just a nice neat little finish to the multi-strand necklace. So I'm just going to show you how to do that on the opposite end. So here you can see I've got my three threads, and we've just used basic Echelon thread. The three threads are threaded through a spacer bead, a Kunzite, a crimp tube, the wire guardian, and then this end's got the jump rings on to fasten to the clasp, and back through. And now we need to get these three threads back through the crimp tube, which is a bit tricky, but it is doable. So I'm just going to carry on. We'll need to pull all our threads to make them nice. You see, we don't know gaps in the necklace, so just make sure that those are all pulled through. You can do this later as well when you've put them back through the crimp tube. So I'm holding the threads over my forefinger and I'm holding them down nice and tightly, and that creates a little bit of more space in the crimp tube, and you can thread through maybe one at a time, or if you're lucky you might get two. And if we just push those along, okay, just need a little bit of patience. Let's try and do them one at a time, not be greedy. So there's one. Need to pull them down tightly. Sometimes if you grab all the threads and try and push the crimp tube along, as I said, it is fiddly, so just bear with me. It's not plain today. There we go, there's the other one. And we've got one left. Just pull them tightly. Oh, there you go, no problem. So you pull all the ends of your threads together, and there it is, creating a loop. And if you just pull everything down, just say you might need a pair of pliers just to try and tighten all the threads. Got the wrong side. It. You just have to pull and push the wire guardian down at the same time. Jump rings have come out of the Guardian. Let's just pop those back in the Guardian. Doesn't want to play the game with me. Just want to get that in a little bit more. Don't want to see the thread if we can avoid it at the end of the necklace. So if I push that down, pull the thread up, keep hold of the wire Guardian down there, and then pull these through. See how that looks? Don't think that's looking too bad now, is it? There you go. So all we need to do now is crimp off the crimp tube. Have to be careful to try not to crimp the wire Guardian. Squish it together, and then I've got a little crimp cover. It's like a Pac-Man bead. If you want to open that up, just squish, give it just a little squish in between the pliers, and that opens up. Let's call it the mouth part of the bead, and then you just pop that on. Crimp tube, and then just gently close it up. There you go. And you're left with your excess threads, and you just want to snip those off carefully. Clasp upon the jump ring, and there you have your multi-strand necklace made with today's deal of the day and some upsells, which will be listed in the description below.